Hello everybody, I'll be taking over for Gorgonoth for this in-house KOTH. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. So as Gorgonoth said, Light with 2 wins, Starkiller with 6 wins, Pacomike with 3 wins. So it looks like Starkiller is having a great night so far. I'm actually curious who's the other 4th player here. Let me go ahead and check it in the spreadsheet. Because I know there was 4 players that was scheduled to play in this KOTH. Okay, looks like Jinn is the 4th person, but either he's not here or... Oh no, he's here. I guess he hasn't won a game yet, so hopefully Jinn can win a game before the night ends. I think that was the 11th game total. And I mean, we could go up to like 16 or maybe even 20 games, although I doubt the players want to go for 20 games. Hey Baxter, it's a player starting with A. Oh, Aegis was the 4th person. Okay. For some reason, the spreadsheet had Jinn listed as the 4th player, but I guess I don't see Aegis here, so I think maybe Jinn kind of substituted, I guess. Alright, just trying to figure out who's the next people playing. Okay, so it's gonna be Light versus Paco. All right, Baxter says Light won the first game versus Paco. Okay. Sushi says he played earlier, then Jinn took over. Okay, so I guess he had to go. Alright, so this is going to be awesome because I actually have not been really familiar with the new maps. I haven't played too much on the new maps, actually. So I can go ahead and take a look at the map layouts and also the strats, the different strategies within the different matchups, within all the different maps that is available. Can you invite who I missed? Oh. Alright, hold up. Okay, we got a remake here. Forgot about Mandolino. Alright, so...
Game paused.
Hey, Mandolino.
Hi.
Hey, sorry about that. We're remaking right now, so... We'll have you
No
join
problem.
into the next lobby.
Give me a second. I gotta adjust your volume in Discord.
Okay.
I'm much louder here than this in stream.
You're really low on your end, so you can try to turn up the mic or something to...
I can't turn up the mic further, otherwise we get static.
Oh, okay.
So, I believe Gorg solved it by turning himself down. Or individually racing me. Maybe both.
Let's see. Yeah, they're saying in the chat that you're low. Let me see what I can do.
Am I lower than when I casted with Gorg?
Oh, let me try to play with the audio settings here.
It's apparently better now, according to Baxter.
Okay, I'm gonna increase the output value in Discord. All right, you guys. Oh wait, talk. Say like something.
Test. Hello, hello.
Okay, that's still a little bit low, I think. Let me go ahead and raise it a bit higher.
Hello.
Try yeah, just keep
volume?
just keep talking.
Hi. Hello.
Seems like there's no change here.
Oh, really?
All right.
I think if he speaks louder, we'll be fine. Okay.
Yeah, just speak
I will
louder.
just make sure to speak louder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm just not speaking loudly enough. Well, I will solve that. So,
all right.
Shall we get into the game?
Yeah, let's go ahead and introduce our players here.
Okay. So in the top left we have Psionic Aftermaths, Light.
And spawning at the bottom right, we have our blue Protoss. It is Pacomike.
And Light hasn't been performing too well this King of the Hill, so this is his chance for redemption, in a sense.
Okay,
I'd like to see him show some strong game here.
he won like 2 games, right?
Light. Oh yeah, that's true. He won. I think he only won 1 game that Gore casted solo before I joined.
Okay.
Maybe I'm forgetting some game there, but I know he lost to Starkiller 3 times.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Starkiller looks like he's been on a roll tonight, so
Yeah, been playing really well.
yeah. Alright, looks like Bacta says, I think if he speaks louder, it will be fine. So, okay, yeah, so I guess just try to speak a bit louder, I guess, and then I think it should be fine.
Yup. Light with the pylon on the low ground. Can indicate expand, sometimes doesn't.
I mean, it looks like pretty much it's gonna be. Oh no, actually, looks like Pacomike's gonna go for the Stargate, and yeah, like you said, like this will be going for that expand. Probe still in the base and finally gets cleaned up, so no more scouting information for Pacomike here. He's gonna be pretty much in the dark.
Pacomike opening up Sentry into Stalker, which I believe is probably the meta right now.
Yeah,
I think more Protosses will start opening up Sentry once they realize like how strong getting a hallucination out at 3 minutes is.
Yeah, with the new change, it used to be 100 energy for the Sentry, so now it is 75, so much easier and much faster to scout, which is really nice because before pre-patch, you would scout with the hallucination, and it would just be right when the time when you're making your adept, or I mean not your adept, the Phoenix or Oracle, and so it's like you can only cancel it halfway if you scout something. So now with the faster energy,
now you can also go Stargate, make an Oracle, and then cancel the Oracle if you see the other guy go Stargate. For example.
Exactly. So that's pretty nice.
Light forcing some shield battery energy here, but I think that's about all he'll force. Really. And if he isn't careful here, he'll get his stalkers lifted.
Ooh, nice lift there.
2 stalkers for 1 Phoenix, not bad.
Yeah, and Light really needs to do some good damage here because he's actually not expanded, so he's like pretty much all in here.
Yeah, he's all in, and I think this is a pretty late proxy gateway. Like he went up to 4 gateways now, but that 3rd gateway should have been down faster. Oh, but this Oracle going in. Catching, how many workers was that?
7 total.
7 workers gone down. Wow, that's a lot.
Yep, that's pretty.
Especially considering Pacomike opened Stargate. Can he make it work though? Because it's not just about killing some workers, but like ending the game here. He has to. Otherwise it's over. But Pacomike's producing workers now though, because well he has to. He lost workers, so it is impactful.
Now he does have 2 Nexus, so he can Chrono Boost and make up the probe count, which he already has 23 workers.
Yeah, now Pacomike doesn't have to make any more workers. He has to hold control. Shield battery paying its way through. So I would like it if he even put more shield batteries on. Yeah, here goes another shield battery. Getting some more Phoenix out. It's gonna be really hard for Light to break him, I think. We have to do it here.
Alright, doesn't
Yeah.
look like Light is making any ground here.
Yeah, it's so hard. Especially when you have like less than 11 stalkers. Because then you can't one-shot your opponent's stalker.
Oh.
You're always gonna get some healing off with the shield battery.
Some additional lifts. Will it be enough though? I don't think so. There's still more stalkers for Pacomike here.
The only thing that Lightweight has over Paco at the moment is the Phoenix attack. I don't think it will matter.
Oh man, your mic is like...
Maybe Paco is overextending here though.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
So back and forth here.
It's a bit of a throw from Paco. I feel like he really had this. He didn't have to do that. But I mean, the 2 shield batteries are still here, so
Yeah, and if
can probably still hold.
Pacomike can always pull some probes if needed. But I think he should be okay for now. Especially like you said with the 2 shield batteries.
He's always gonna have to deal with these Phoenixes.
Oh yeah.
But look at the probes. I mean, he has an entire natural saturation. And lights, well, he's gonna start running out of minerals real soon on 2 of those patches, one of them at 80 remaining. And no second base in sight. So he has to end the game here. For real this time. He is getting some nice pickups here. That inability of the shield batteries to heal units that are lifted up by the Phoenix. Really like showing that it matters here, I guess.
Oh man, some additional
No,
lifts
actually,
by
it
Light.
can. Actually, no, it did heal units that are lifted by Phoenix.
Yeah, it does heal it, yeah. Alright, but all the ground force...
yeah, that's how it worked. It did heal. It didn't heal before, and now it heals.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Which
I
is
thought it
pretty
was
nice.
the reverse. For some reason. Confusing myself. This economy lead's brutal though. Like even with this Phoenix lead, don't think it's enough. He's at the amount of stalkers soon too that he can like one-shot the Phoenix. Yeah, and even at Blink.
Yep. And GG, well held there by Pacomike.
Baxter is saying in chat, Light is playing StarCraft for the last 14 hours. Wow.
Wow.
What a grinder.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, maybe that's why he did a double gateway 3 games in a row.
Have you played that long, like in a session before? 14 hours?
Yeah, and usually the few times when I have, it ended with me losing like 200 MMR.
Ah.
So it's not the brightest of ideas to have, I think.
Alright, so who's next?
Who is next?
I believe... I actually don't know the order here.
Yeah, I don't know either, man. Probably Aegis. Or Jinn.
I don't see Aegis in the party, so did he leave?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's true. I think
Yeah.
Aegis left here.
Uh,
It must be Jinn then.
hey, Nemesis, welcome. Good morning. Hope you had a good sleep there. Oh, Baxter says that he thinks Starkiller is next.
I'm pretty sure it's Jinn. Jinn said Cairo, so... Oh, I'm leader! I'm sorry. I never realized that I'm party leader. Wait, can you make them up?
Yeah, sure. Kairos, great with mod. WC gets game heart. Okay, Baxter says it's Jinn. Alright, yeah. So we're gonna have Jinn versus Pacomike for this next game here. Alright, both players are ready. So here we go.
Last time these guys faced, Paco did this sick blink play on... Not Kairos Junction, the map with the really big main. What's it called?
A really big main.
Yeah, really big main. Automaton.
Oh.
Yeah. He just like blinked in a bunch of stalkers and basically Jinn just died because he had nothing there, and then Paco micro that boss. That was it.
Oh, I see. Alright, here
Hopefully
spot.
we have a more even game this time.
Yeah, hopefully. We shall see, I guess. But anyhow, let's go ahead and introduce our players. Here at the top left corner of the map, we have the red Protoss player. He just won the last game here, looking to make it 2 straight or 3 straight. It is Pacomike.
And in the bottom right, we have Jinn, the blue tap.
Alright, so one thing about the post patch that me as a Protoss player do really like is the kind of the nerf of the early game Cyclone. They made it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like.
So no more being paranoid about like reactor proxy cyclones or something like that.
Yeah, and I wonder if you even like need to build a shield battery.
Yeah.
To be ready at like 4 minutes now. Like maybe you can delay it.
Mm-hmm. I think you could delay it. Although I haven't played too much to confirm, but I would assume so.
Yeah. Maybe have it ready at like 4:30 instead.
Mm-hmm.
Factory first after barracks. No fast expand. Just get it down eventually though. And no Reaper.
Yeah, he's actually went for the marine into reactor, so I guess he's just
Let's
gonna go
straight
ahead
into
and
attack.
straight into marines.
Yeah. I wonder what he's gonna make out of his factory too. There's a lot of stuff you can make now.
Yeah,
Maybe he'll make a tank or a cyclone, but he could also just like make a tech lab and get banshees.
I think Widowmine play might be even a possibility because it's been more popular with the recent changes, I think.
Yeah, that's true. You can go with them too. There's a lot of options.
Oh,
Pacomike killing the Marines before they get into the bunker. Not gonna overcommit though. Almost killed that SCV too, building the command center, but it lives with 1 health.
oh,
Behind
wow.
this, Pacomike going Dark Shrine. Wow. Man, really going for the cheeky plays this time around.
Yeah, and with the little bit of delay from that depth, the orbital will be a bit later, so less energy there.
Yeah. Following up with a robo, probably gonna be 4 person, then 4 DP. Jinn going for Cloak Banshee. He could potentially follow these Banshees up with a Raven. That would be really good for him, but he doesn't have any information. He has no clue that this is going on, so this is
Yeah,
kind of what happens when you don't go Reaper. You don't get a scout off. And he used all his energy for Mule, so he's not even gonna scan. He's playing blindly.
and he doesn't even have an engineering bay too, so he can't even make the turret.
Yeah. I feel like you have to make a Raven here. Yeah,
Yeah,
he makes the
Raven.
Raven.
All right, so he will have some form of detection at least. But in the meantime, Banshee will be going across the map. Now, I believe the Banshee did get the cloak upgrade did get decreased in terms of its resource requirement. So it's like easier to get Banshee cloak. I'm not sure if that's correct. I forgot about the patch for Banshees.
Ah, I have no clue. It might be the case. I don't remember that though. It's coming in here. Paco saw the Banshee with the pylon for a cloak, but nothing in place. So getting some kills here. Ops is not out yet. How many workers is that? 5 workers? Probably gonna get more. 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe?
Oh wow, this is up to 10. 11.
And meanwhile, he had the Raven and the Marines in position for the DT, so they haven't done anything. And he even has a wall here, so he can't sneak them into the natural. Jinn really won the opening wars.
Sure. Now he's down. Well, yeah, he's down in supply. 74 to 62 here. Yeah, he does get at least some SCV 3, but definitely Pacomike. I mean, definitely Jinn won that in the end.
Yeah, they are pretty even on workers though. But that's usually good for the Terran since mules they mine enough as for 3 workers, right? So 1 mule is like the same as 3 workers in terms of collection rate, I believe.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. But Paco is on 3 Nexi, so he is going to equalize that eventually. Already up 7 workers actually. So I'd say Paco's in a good spot there.
Yeah, he's gonna look to try to actually delay or deny this third base of Jinn here, and he does. He gets to cancel here.
Yeah, that's huge. This is kind of reminiscent of what happened last time these guys played. They did the same thing.
Yeah, but on the other side of the map, there is the pesky little Banshee that still did not get killed there, so he's gonna get additional 7 probes here, which is pretty nice.
Yeah. Wonder what does Jinn do now? Does he go for a timing push? He's kind of doubling down on playing defensive. He's getting more missile turrets, getting more production, getting another factory, getting command center up. I feel like he's giving Paco a lot of time here. I'm not sure if that's the best choice.
Yeah, actually he's gonna try and play this out with that dirt CC here. Additional barracks going down. I think he's just gonna try to play it normally, play it out.
Yeah. Paco's had this third mining for a while now.
Yeah. His economy is definitely in a better shape right now.
And we have these disruptors being made. And he can go and try to deny the third from being set up here. Eventually.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, he still has that war prism, so he'll be able to at least harass while attacking that third. Although he does need to get that war prism out soon, because that CC is about to land.
There are 3 tanks for Jinn though, which is a pretty sizable amount. He's making a push here.
Oh, we see that disruptor hit. Will it get? Oh!
That was not as huge as I expected.
Yeah, that could have been better. But it was,
Still a lot.
yeah, it was decent. Could have been better though, but yeah.
Oh, the interference matrix on the disruptor. That's so sick.
You don't
but he
see
needs
that
to
every
set up
day.
the tanks. Tanks needs to be set up. Oh, and the warping is huge. I think Pacomike can just aim move this because there's not that much bio here. Yeah. I mean, the disruptor shot didn't land, but it didn't matter. Like, the economically, it's just so high. And meanwhile, Paco's harassing with adepts.
Oh my god, got 14 workers from 4 adepts, which is pretty huge. And
Yeah.
Jinn's economy was not strong to start off with, so this is pretty devastating, I think.
Yeah. Meanwhile, he has a 4th base fully saturated too. Playing 4 base versus 2 base, yeah, that's GG.
So Pacomike here is starting a little bit of a streak for himself here.
Yeah. How many games has he won now? 3 maybe?
I should really keep track of that.
Yeah, but I should have been the person that should be keeping track of that.
Yeah. All right.
But,
So let's go ahead and go
yeah.
back. If you could like write it somewhere. Light had. Okay, so when Gorgonoth left, he said Light had 2 wins. Starkiller has 6 wins, and Pacomike had 3 wins, right? Pacomike just won 2 games.
Yeah.
So he should be up to 5 wins. So yeah, just write that down. That Pacomike has 5 wins so far.
In the party chat, like, Paco has 5 wins. That looks so awkward.
No, just write it somewhere, like a notepad or on a piece of paper or something. I don't know. Because each win is $6, right? So we need to keep track of the wins to see what payout each player deserves.
All right, give me a second.
All right. All right. Going back on the same map here. Looks like people love this map for some reason. Lingboy asks, how many games are left?
how many games are left? 1 or 2? Or I'm not sure.
So Sushi said we could go up to like at max 20 games. Although I don't think the
Really?
players.
20? He said like 14, 15 last time.
He said he doubt that they'll go for 20. So we could go for like 14 or 16, I guess. Right. Let's see.
Yeah.
How many games so far? 6 plus 5 plus 2.
Yeah, Paco won 5, Light won 2, and Starkiller won 6.
All right. So I guess it's currently 13 games.
Yeah.
So 3 more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good. It would be nice to see Jinn taking a map too. He's been having a bit of a rough time. It's King of the Hill.
Yeah. All right. So who's playing again? I think it's Starkiller, right?
Starkiller versus Jinn. Seems like Pacomike left.
Yeah. All right. All right. We'll just wait for Starkiller to confirm he's ready before we start this game. By the way, shout out to Sushi for kind of hosting and putting up the
He
prize.
organized and
Yeah.
managed the entire thing, I think.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Alright, so... Oh, you can go on.
Oh no, you could go.
Alright. Spawning in the top right, we have Psionic Aftermath's Jinn. Yet to take a game, but we believe he can.
Yep. Hopefully he can this game. Anyhow, the guy who's been on the road tonight, he is the Teal Zerg player on the left corner, I guess, 8 o'clock position. It is Starkiller.
Killing all the stars this turn.
Oh man, wish you had the drum beat there.
Well, it's not as funny anymore because I made the same joke I think once before.
Ah, I
this
see.
board. But had to say it again because it's too good. Okay, so he's opening up fast gas, fast pull. I don't know. I don't remember the timings, but
Yeah, Starkiller
Could do some
actually
damage.
goes for that faster pool usually. Again, even against Protoss. I think because it helps against
yeah, I
any
would say
cheese.
isn't it stronger versus Protoss? I'd
Uh,
say. Because most tyrants, you know, they make their wall and they make the Reaper.
yeah.
And Jinn scouted with his SCV, so he knows this is coming. But then Starkiller throws down the Roach Wang.
Oh. Now that he did not see.
Yeah, and I wonder if he's gonna prepare for that now. I don't think so. It might be really scary.
Yeah, but luckily for him, he actually went for the Reaper opening. So he can go.
But he's keeping it at home. He's keeping it at home because he thinks he's gonna make links and send them
Oh,
across the map.
yeah, that's true. Oh, man. So he's going to actually scout this in the last possible minute here. And that's going to be advantage Starkiller here. Oh, he's not.
Pretty smart Starkiller.
Yeah, but he's not super committed to the Roach. He didn't get the second gas. So he's only going to make a few Roach just to put some kind of pressure and just macro out of it.
Yeah, it seems that way. Only, well, he's making Ravagers.
Okay.
Makes 2 Ravagers and 1 Roach. This seems oddly specific.
Oh, and the Lynx just passed by the Reaper. Oh, and the Reaper just catches sight of the Ravager. I'm not sure if he paid attention to the Ravagers or the 2 Lynx at home. But okay, no, he does know. So he's throwing down a second bunker here.
Like, I don't think that Starkiller is gonna get any real damage done here. Maybe a little bit, but I think the biggest damage that he's gonna do with this isn't like what he kills, but it's what he forces Jinn to do.
Yeah, I mean, again, like
Jinn,
he's not super committed, so he's kind of delaying the natural from being mined and forcing bunkers.
yeah, you have to lift his CC into the main base. It's huge. Meanwhile, Starkiller is mining from his natural and taking double gas. I wonder if Jinn thinks this is all in, but he's not trying to retake his natural. And I mean, it's really hard to know that it's not all in too.
Mm-hmm.
He has no scouting.
Yeah, it could be the worst feeling if you think he's not all in and then you just move out and then you get caught off with a bunch of units.
Yeah. So we can understand the caution.
Yeah, but I think he could lift his CC and at least fly over there just to see if there's
He
any more
even made
units.
3 bunkers. It's such a committed defense, and
Yeah, for sure.
almost full saturation on both his minerals and gases at his natural in just 4 drones. So, and he's going a Spire, and that Spire can keep Jinn on 2, maybe even 1 bases for a very, very, very long time, and just end the game through that. What do you even do versus a fast Spire like this?
Well, luckily for him, he
I
didn't
wonder.
go full on mech or something. He did get some Marines there, so that could help. He's also getting the engineering base, so he can actually make some turrets. But again, he needs to scout this first in order to start making them.
Yeah.
And the unfortunate part for Jinn is that he actually went for Banshee, which doesn't do well against Mutas. because
Maybe
they
he
can't.
can get some kills though, because there's no overseer, I believe.
Yeah, there's no overseer.
There's no
Oh, wait.
overseer. Did he get cloak? Yeah, he got cloak. I mean, he could potentially get like 12 workers here. And that could be like just what he needs.
Yeah, and the Banshee skirts around all the overlords too.
I don't think Starkiller saw it. There he goes.
Oh, in the meantime, Hellions into the natural while this is going on, but it does get cleaned up rather easily.
Yeah, and he's not controlling the Banshee, so he shot quite a lot at the spawn pool. How many workers went down? 8 workers so far. Actually, if you look at the workers now, Jinn is in the lead.
Yeah,
and
but
he has the mules too, so... But here come the Mulisk.
and he committed quite a few units there. So the army supply is heavily in favor of Starkiller. But if Jinn can help just defend against the Mutas, then I think he could still be in a good shape here.
Yeah, he has a lot of missile turrets. He has 6 of them.
Yeah,
no, 7.
that might be a little overkill.
Yeah, almost. But I mean, it works. It's gonna be hard for Starkiller to get damage done here. He caught, is that 2 workers now?
Okay, so he probably need to make a bit more extra turrets just because he's actually transitioning to mech, and with mech you don't really have.
I think he's fine. He has his libs.
Oh
And,
yeah,
he has the Viking. I
Vikings.
don't really think he needs too much more. He also has a few Marines trying to shoot him away a little
Yeah.
bit with the turret.
As you say that, he makes an extra turret.
And he has a door out. Yeah, these mutas aren't gonna get much more done.
Yeah, but
But he needs this 3rd base. He needs the 3rd base set up.
looks like he is gonna go ahead and try to establish that 3rd. In the meantime, Mio is trying to get more damage, but again, there's just so much turrets. It's just hard for him to get any damage there.
Yeah, gonna pick up a few workers there, engineering bay there, but... Actually, he doesn't even get the engineering bay. That's nice for Jinn, but he's supply blocked right now. I feel like he's been supply blocked for quite a while, actually. Yeah, now he queues up the depots, and... Actually, his workers were trapped, so they didn't even make the depot, so no. Oh, now he got on supply block though, somehow. Maybe he called down supply.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He's the orbital limit. Okay, let's look at the units. I would say this is actually good for Jinn. They're equal on workers. Although he has the mules, so he's a little bit in the lead. And he's getting a sizable mech army out.
Yeah, he has the better unit army composition.
Yeah. He's even getting some upgrades. Now Starkiller only has the +1 air upgrades, which I don't think will be too useful. He's getting 1-1. But Jinn has +2 on the way.
Yeah. Oh man, Starkiller committing more to the mutas. I'm not sure if that's the best call here.
Yeah. Kind of strange decision, especially with this many missile turrets. Like, I mean.
Yeah, I mean he made initially only a few mutas and he forced out a lot of turrets. I think it kind of paid for itself, and he could have taken the opportunity to transition to something else, but instead he's just going for that Baneling muta composition, which I'm not sure is the best against mech, although he does have 3 Ravagers from the early game here. So
Jinn is so well set up, and also that I'd say this map is really good for mech. The only way you can engage into the natural or the 3rd base is through a choke point, which is really rough for the Zerg, especially against mech. And, well, here we go. A lot of Banes. Jinn's unit's really clumped up, actually. So fight's going pretty well for Starkiller. And now there's no more anti-air, because all the doors died. And, well, as long as Jinn saves this base, I think he's still in this.
Yeah, but there's the Lings and Mutas ravaging the dirt here, killing 20 SCVs. Oh my god, and even more, 35.
Yikes. I feel like that was a little bit sloppy from Jinn. Like, he had all his units like really clumped up versus the Banes, and some of the tanks weren't sieged in time.
Yeah.
I think he could have held that, actually, like what they had.
Basically, Starkiller caught him with his pants down there.
Yeah, definitely. But he's gonna macro back up. He has the power of mules. It's not completely out of it yet.
Yeah, I still think he has the better army composition. So if he can just kind of build up to maybe a 200 army, 200 army, then and then take a really good engagement. That's that's possibly his way to come
the
back.
doors unload on top of the mutas. So many mutas going down. Actually, only like 5 or 6 mutas, but
Oh, there we go. More mutas going down.
that's just what Jinn needed.
Yeah. And Starkiller just getting his infestation pit, so it'll be a bit later till he can get Hive.
Yeah. But at least it's tech progression, right? And Jinn hasn't been able to have any tech progression of his own for quite a while now. He hasn't started any additional upgrades on his armories, and he needs to remake his tank count, so probably
Yeah.
pretty okay for Starkiller. Now comes push number 2, and there are no tanks at the third base location.
Yeah, this third base is actually really vulnerable. There's no defense here. No wall off.
Yeah, he's gonna have to live. And so he does, but all these workers are still actually, some of them survive. Needs to kite with the Hellions. And he does. Actually, that was a pretty good trade for Jinn, I would say, if you don't count the workers dying there.
He had a better split there too.
Yeah.
Although
actually, supply caught up in supply quite a bit.
yeah, and the army is also even.
Yeah, and he has 4 bases with mules. And a 5th CC. Damn, what a comeback this game would be. Or is it really a comeback? I'm not sure. It looked like it was pretty bad for Jinn there for a bit in the early game, but
Yeah, losing so many
back up.
SCVs there. Just needs to weather the storm, and even getting that 5th base at the gold.
I know hindsight is 2020 and all, but I feel a little bit like Starkiller would have had a better chance if he didn't go for these mutas and just like droned off.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Because it did feel like he did a lot of damage early game, but then it didn't matter because he...
Yeah. Oh no, these tanks are all clumped up.
But all the Hellions are alive to clean up, and there's a Thor there, getting picked up by the medevac, and no base has gone down. While the supply is kind of telling the story though. 95 supply for Jinn, 170 for Starkiller.
Yeah, those tanks being clumped up, I think that might have been his downfall. Both times I think his army just been clumped up for the banelings to hit.
Yeah. And Starkiller is just getting more upgrades. You can just keep crushing the issue, and doesn't have to let up.
Yeah, still sticking with the same unit composition too, which is pretty crazy.
Look at the amount of bases he has now. What's that? 8 bases? Wow.
Oh man, forcing this third CC to lift up once again here.
Some cost-efficient trades for Jinn though.
Yeah, I feel like he definitely needs to wall off that third there. Use the rock, use the debris to your advantage, and just make a wall of supply or something.
Oh, here come the Vipers though, and the Brood Lord transition. That might be the nail in the coffin.
Ah, yeah. There is actually not a lot of starport production here. He's just making doors, which is gonna prove to be.
Oh, but he is starting up the Viking production though, on his 1 starport.
Oh, he definitely needs to add a second starport at the red release, I think.
And also, the doors were changed to be kind of the anti, what's it called, giant units.
Oh yeah, that's true. Massive units.
Yeah, anti-massive unit. So maybe he can be safe from the Brood Lords, but there's also like the Vipers in the mix and the upgrade disparity.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's gonna actually get the upgrade there. It was like almost done researching too, so really nice pick off there for Starkiller. That was a +2 armor, I
Plus
think.
3 armor.
Yeah.
Plus 2 armor. But he does at least have +3 attack. So not the worst upgrade for Jinn, even though it's down a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Muda's just poking in, not getting too much done. Jinn has established mining though at the 5th base again, which is nice for him. Has 5 mules mining there.
Yeah, I think he just needs to spread out his units a bit more.
And actually Starkiller only has 3 Brood Lords and 1 more Morphing, so Jinn has a bit of time before the push comes. But man, these run-bys though.
Oh no.
Keep on coming.
Oh my god.
But at least his most valuable base is not being touched, so he still has income even though this is happening. But he's still a ways away from being maxed. And Starkiller just had his final Brood Lord support. I think we're gonna see him push out in the next like 30 seconds or so.
Yeah, oh my god, 126 total SCVs killed this game. That's insane.
Wow. Yeah, that is insane. Starkiller's harassment is just so relentless. Now, we do have 12 Vikings. How many Corruptors and Mutas are there? 7 Corruptors and 6 Mutas. So he can kind of fight there, especially with the door support, I would say. Maybe there's a slim chance of him holding him. Let's see. That's a lot of Vikings. Oh, but the parasitic bomb is huge! No Viking died though, so he's gonna repair these up. If he moves his Vikings through his SCVs. Oh, the Viper's actually dying, all of them.
Oh wow.
And there's this huge cluster of Vikings here to the right side, which are untouched.
Oh yeah, that's a good spread there by Jinn.
I think Jinn did it. I think he's gonna hold.
Wow, he did it. Jinn making it happen.
He did lose a decent amount of supply, and we have to remember that Starkiller still 8 bases to Jinn's 5. I believe Jinn's... Well, he's mining on 1 base. Nice. None of his bases really have a lot of mineral patches left. So maybe his mining is equivalent to 2.5 bases or so.
Yeah, somewhere around there. I mean, he did have a good amount of bank, so he was able to kind of remax once again. But he's remaxing on Ling, Baneling, and Ultralis.
Well, that might just be what he needs. If he cleans the ground army and kills this 5th base, that's probably game. And there's a lot of Vikings here, and they're going to be really useless against that army. I think Jinn, he needs tanks and libs, and that's exactly what he's making.
Yep,
But
he does scout the Ultralis.
Tanks clumped up again here. The army's kind of lagging behind. Ooh, and all the Vikings getting parasitic bombed. And Jinn hold. Killed almost all the ultras, but the banelings rolling in.
Oh no, those SCVs.
What will they connect first?
Oh my god. We're gonna exceed 200 SCV killed this game.
185 SCVs killed. Wow.
Oh my god.
I don't think I've ever seen so many workers being killed.
I know, right? Oh man, that's crazy.
This is definitely the game of the evening, right here.
Came in just in time.
Yeah. Now, Starkiller is gonna remax on a very expensive army once again because he had a ridiculous bank behind us.
Yeah, but he's gotta be careful though, because his gas count is actually kind of dwindling a little bit.
Yeah. This army that Jinn has is like all he has. And all he's gonna have for a long time now. So he has to make a lot of things work with this army.
Well, he does get 2 bases, so that's good. Although Starkiller has some additional bases to the left top corner.
Yeah, he just takes the entirety of the other side of the map. He doesn't really care.
Oh man, look at the spread here. This pre-spread by Starkiller. He's waiting for that flank here.
Yeah. Now is the situation where Terran wish they played Protoss and not Recall. But this is gonna be pretty ugly, I think. Yep. GG. Very, very, very well played by Starkiller. And Jinn too. This was a great match.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, looks like Light will go for blue shift, so mark Starkiller down for the win. So that will be 7 wins, right?
Yeah. Let me just write that down. There we go.
7 times 6, so that's $42 for Starkiller so far.
We only have 3 players left, right? So Jinn gets another chance next game, I think.
Alright, so that's... Yeah, 2 more games, and since Pacomike left, so Jinn will have 1 more chance.
Yeah.
Still looking for that one win.
Yeah.
Poor Jinn.
He almost had Starkiller there
Yeah.
a few times.
If he just split it, his army a few times, he might have
Yeah.
done it.
Just had a little bit better army management.
Like.
Alright. Now there's another storyline here. And the storyline and the question is, will Light make the double gateway again? Or will he finally do something else? Because it's not been working out.
Wait, so Light's been opening up double gateway against Starkiller?
Light has lost 3 games in a row versus Starkiller by opening up double gateway before Nexus. And
Oh
then
wow.
getting like completely destroyed afterwards.
Yeah, I feel like double gateways has historically haven't been really.
Yeah, and it's like every time Starkiller, he has seen it and he's been like, I know exactly what to do, and then the game has been extremely one-sided afterwards, every single time. But Light keeps doing it, and I don't understand why. Like, when I watch Light stream, he never does this stuff. Like, where did it come from, and why is he doing it?
Yeah, that's pretty odd.
I don't get it.
I wonder why too.
So, we starting or what?
Starkiller.
Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah.
Starkiller said it's laggy.
Hopefully the lag for him is not too bad.
Yeah.
Although I gotta say, that last map automation has it gives you the lowest frames per second, so it might have been a bit laggy last game, depending on like
I
his
have
computer
no clue.
specs.
So some maps give you worse frame rate. Or...
Yeah, I mean like all the other maps, when I open them up, I get like 100 plus, but when I opened up automation, it was below 100 frames per second. So I guess it's just the map details just uses a bit more resources.
Maybe the map maker placed a few too many doodads in there.
Yeah.
Alright, blue shift.
Well, this is
it's a really short map. Once again, favors aggressive play.
Yep. So we'll see if either of them goes for an aggressive play. But anyhow, let's go ahead and introduce the left bottom corner of the map. We have the red Protoss. It is Light.
And to the top right corner we have Psionic Aftermath's Starkiller. Now, as I said, I really don't want to see the... Oh, Light, what are you doing?
Oh, wow.
What are you doing, Light? Is it counter rush? I feel like this is gateway first counter rush, I'm pretty sure. But Starkiller's opening up pool first. Wait, what is Light doing?
I don't know. Has the 14 hours gotten into him or something? Because
it's not.
all right, he's gonna one way or another. He's gonna try and make this work.
Oh man. I wonder what this is gonna be now. Walls off with the cyber core. Light is so all in this game.
Yeah, for sure.
How long? I think he's streamed for like 16 hours now, so I would be
Damn.
pretty done so too.
Now, Light does have a build where he does 4-gate glaive adepts, so that's a possibility that Light might be doing, as he is kind of hiding this probe into the side. But lings are out already.
These lings probably will not do any damage, but they're gonna scout. And that's really huge because he's gonna go up this ramp and he's gonna see a wall up with a cyber core and he's like, man, what are you doing? Go to sleep.
All right, there goes a proxy pylon there, so I
Yeah.
think he will go for. Yep, he's going that Twilight Cancel. He's gonna throw down a proxy gateway, but these lings are gonna scout it.
Ooh. Well, let's go up though. He needs to cancel this. Okay, he did it. Well, this might have just been the game right here.
Yeah.
Let's see how much damage these adepts do. 1, 2.
Oh, it does.
Oh, he shades to the natural. Gets another drone kill. Forces a extractor. Cancel, probably. Shades back into the main. Ah, it's not gonna get anything else. And meanwhile, he's set up another proxy. He's committed to this.
Yep.
Double shield battery. Really wants this to go up. Like chrono boosting glaives at home. Just like you said. So the glaive though.
Oh, but Starkiller is gonna scout it once again. But again, there's a shoot battery with the adept, so he should be fine.
Yeah, you can't attack into that. I would cancel the shield battery though if I was Light. I guess it's not gonna.
Alright,
I guess the shield batteries though are like really useful because you can like shade in, do a bunch of stuff, and go back and then heal up.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, actually, he's warping in some sentries here.
Ah, the queen's not going to go down? Alright.
Wow, he's actually adding a robotics facility here. I think he might go for a mortar or war prism here.
These Banes are rough though. They can completely shut this down if they get off the hits. And the creep tumor is gonna go up too.
Oh yeah.
It's really hard for Light. I mean, this could still technically maybe work. If he has amazing force fields. But that's a lot of pains.
Just dance back and forth.
Yeah. More shield batteries. Pretty smart. Now the Sim City works. Really high level stuff. I feel like Light has to kind of press the issue here, though. Like, I feel like this is his time. He has to do stuff now. Yeah.
Oh, nice force fields.
Oh, but were they good enough, though? I feel like he had to catch units with those.
I mean, he did catch a
He
few.
And he caught a few, but I don't think it was enough. He needed like the super money force, you know, where he kills all the
Yeah, he does have a bit amount of force field left, so there's still possibility he can do some.
Added shading into the main, doesn't get too much damage though.
You know what? I think Light might be actually doing this.
The shield batteries are out of energy though, so...
Yeah, but oh
Whoa,
wow!
those
Look
force fields. Those were the ones he needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did it.
Yep. He finally won a game with 2 gate open.
Yeah, Light had a meme, and he had a dream, and that dream came true.
Yep. Lesson here is if you at first you don't succeed, try again until you make it work.
Yeah. Damn. Okay, that's another win for Light. He's gonna track that down. Three wins now.
All right, this is Jinn's last chance to get a win before this KOTH ends here.
I'll be rooting for Jinn.
Yeah, I'll be rooting for Jinn too. Give the poor man some money.
Yeah. Oh, it's... Oh yeah, it's Light versus Jinn. Port Alexander. I think this map is pretty good for mech, right? Because I've seen mech from Jinn now 2 times, I believe.
Oh,
So
let me
maybe he wants to go for mech again on this map.
yeah, possibly. All right.
I'll do the first one.
All right.
This time. Okay, so in top left we have the Red Terran, Jinn.
And at the bottom right, we have our blue Protoss looking to end the night with a win. It is Light.
Oh, that's what I should have said for Jinn. I wonder if Light's gonna do some meme again. Hopefully he does. It's been pretty entertaining.
So far, looks pretty normal here. Gateway into gas. Of course, we shall see if he exposes and what tech he goes after the cybernetic core is down. Jinn, I think. Oh, actually, you know what? As I look at this map, there's not really much space or area here for the Reaper to jump in. So maybe it's just open for your regular Marine here.
Let's see. Life playing pretty standard so far. Standard expand. Yeah, Jinn opening up with that Reaper, Marine indeed.
Yeah, because it's just hard to actually go in with the Reaper since there's no large surface area. So might as well just go for the Marine and save the gas and invest into something else, I think.
Yep. Okay, so he does open a reactor. No second gas just yet. Probably gonna see the factory. Yep. Very standard so far.
Yeah. Alright, Cybernetic Core done for light, and he is gonna opt to go for the Twilight cancel. So may go for that Blink Stalker into Disruptor that he usually likes. I would assume so, at least.
Yeah. On this map, it's a little bit harder to abuse blink timings. But it's hard to blink into the main base. Maybe there's like this spot, like just between the main base and the fourth expand. I'm not sure if you can blink into the main from that.
Yeah, I don't think you could.
It's not the best map for blink pressure. But he is chrono boosting the blink. So maybe he wants to do some blink pressure, although there are some protoses that just chrono boost the blink once and then just play standard.
Yeah, I feel like this is gonna just be basically defensive Blink Stalkers to catch any drops or anything.
Yeah, most likely. No second gateway just yet. A lot of the times when you want to pressure, you go the second gate before robotics.
Yeah, I feel like before pre-patch, you actually had to go second and third gateway just in case they did some Cyclone attack or something like that. So you needed some units to defend, but then now with the Cyclone nerf, you can actually go for just Twilight Council into Robo, and then throw your second and third gas afterwards.
No, I think last patch you could still defend Cyclones on one gate. If you had the shield battery up in time and you didn't skip any stalkers and chrono boosted like once or twice, you could have like 4 stalkers and 5 not so soon after the Cyclone attack hits, and you'll probably be fine.
Okay, yeah.
Uh, 5-minute third base. He's pretty standard. He's also on 3 gases, which usually indicates a swarm toss. So that's probably what this is. Yeah, he's chrono boosting charge, so that's definitely the case. Oh, huge pickoffs here for Lai. I think he only lost his stalker too.
Yeah, and he slowed down the push too. Although I would like him to get that Banshee.
Ooh, clutch control out of Light. Just lose his
beautiful.
stalker then, with so many Marines going down.
Yeah, that's a really beautiful blink play. Although he does need to get an observer out. And he does recall that observer.
Yeah, he recalled it. Gets the Banshee?
Almost there.
Should defend the CC. You could even like blink onto the cycle if you wanted. Yeah, so he shuts this down easy, although he is taking a little bit of damage. No, he's not actually, because the shield battery exists.
And there we have it. Light does win, and Jinn comes up short-handed there, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was a really clean game from Light.
Yeah, that blink micro just really nice.
Indeed.
All right, so yeah, just write down one more extra win for light.
Yep. So now in total we have 5 wins for Paco, 7 wins for Starkiller, and 4 wins for Light.
All right, sweet. All right, I guess this concludes our KOTH series, our in-house KOTH. Again, thank you, Sushi, for hosting this and organizing this. And also investing the money into it as well. Hope the players had a great time. Do you have any last words, Mandolino, before we wrap this up?
Well, you kinda took the words out of my mouth. Just thanks to Sushi for organizing it. It was fun casting. A lot of great games with great players. Fun times.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Thanks to those who watched.
Yeah, thank you guys who watched. Hope you guys have a great night. And we'll see you guys later. This is your friendly neighborhood puppy dog signing out.